Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's talk about APL. Everything that's been going on around the APL token, the Apollo Fintech, right, as a company, what has been going on there, and then where can we see this go, right, because it's really, really important when we look at potential opportunities that we figure out, what's short-term, long-term, medium, and all the above. Now, as I've mentioned in previous videos that I've spoken about Apollo Fintech, I do see that they have a very, very large mission. And with this particular mission, there is quite a bit to unpack in today's episode. So let's begin to unpack how, for yourself to do the research for Apollo Fintech when thinking about adding it to your portfolio. Now, one of the easiest ways that you can do, right, is you can go right to the bottom of the website when you jump on the website. And you can see here on the products side that, it's got them all just very nice listed, right? So you got from a government solutions, you got Knox National Payment Solutions, Knox e-Government, Knox Commodity Exchange, and Knox Government Network. Then from commercial product point of view, you got the white label payment system. And then from consumer products, you got Knox Exchange, Knox World Pay, Apollo Dex, Apollo Currency, and the gold secured currency, which is the GSX, which are currently running a competition around the world, which ends in September. So this, I find, is very easy, right? You go to the end of the website and you can pretty much click on each one of these links and you learn about it. Now, please, when it comes to companies that you're researching, understanding, or potentially you've invested in follow an alarm bell on social media, especially Twitter, right? Because you want to be in and you want to know instantly when they share something, right? So like take this for example, right? The following innovative technologies and the new ways to use the Apollo blockchain platform provide high popularity and liquidity for the APL currency, the Apollo smart contract, the decentralized file sharing, and the decentralized applications infrastructure. Now, if you miss that, then when would you know about that, right? And so you might be contemplating about selling or keeping or selling some or buying more. Please stay up to date with what you are invested in, right? Be professional in whatever you do. Don't just take a friend's word. Don't take my word. Don't take anybody's word for anything, right? You do your own research and you keep up to date with your portfolio. The amount of comments that I get across social media that says, when will this do that? Update please on VeChain, or update please on APL. No, you should also be updating yourself. I'll update you too with what I see, what I've got, what I'm learning. But you are responsible for your portfolio. And that's what a professional does, right? A professional takes responsibility for everything. Everything. Everything that happens, you are responsible for it 100%. So make sure to be professional. Now, there are only 3 days left to enter to win $50,000 worth of GSX Platinum. You can get it now using the link, and be in the running. It's an incredible draw. It's an incredible draw. Now there are also news as well. Learn about how Apollo Fintech plans to reach the unbanked in West Africa. That's happening on the 26th and the 27th of October, and you can learn more about it, right, by clicking on this button, which is today, right? So you can learn about what is happening, right? So this is the leading summit of financial services and innovations and excellence. So get on it, right? If you want to know how the APL token is going to reach the unbanked in Western Africa, that means that they don't have a bank account yet, right? They're going to skip the era of bank accounts and they're going to go straight to cryptocurrency. And there is a lot of discussions happening around this, right? There is a lot of people on earth that do not own a bank account. They are going to skip that step and they are going to go straight to cryptocurrency. There's a lot of talk happening around this, right? So make sure that you tune in and learn about how Apollo Fintech plans to take on that, because that is a big role. It's a big part of what they are up to. And it will be the Chief Executive Officer, Stephen, that will be part of it. So get on it, right? I mean, understand, learn about it, and see what he has to say around what is happening, and especially around the CBDC's world and bank wire system transfers, right? We've done a comparison around, Apollo Fintech versus XRP when it comes to CBDCs, right? Check it out. Do your research. The white label payment system is great. You know, like the Apollo white label payment system allows any bank or commercial entity to take advantage of the Apollo blockchain peer-to-peer payment system. By utilizing this payment system, a business can save substantial amount of time and resources. So payment systems development can take years and security risks are evolving. The Apollo payment system can process payments instantly and use unhackable distributed ledgers. So keep that in mind, because that is a big part of what they're up to and what they do. The Knox National Payment Platform. So the Knox National Payment Platform, we've spoken about this before, right? Physical bills cost a significant portion of the nation's GDP to develop and maintain. The Knox National Payment Platform allows any government to replace cumbersome physical bills for very little cost. So this is where the CBDCs take into account. So unhackable ledger, unparalleled information, sub-second transfers, no cost to a government to run. You know, when the national ID registration system is utilized, identity fraud becomes impossible. Becomes impossible to have identity fraud. The e-government system, you know, obviously we know that slow and outdated technology leads to insufficient and poor services delivery across government departments. And with this particular one, electronic signature, citizenship registration, national digital tax system, electronic cadastry, e-health platform, biometric travel documents, Knox National Payment Platform, and service aggregators, that is all possible. All possible. So, that's where the world is moving to. Now, the Knox Commodity Exchange, right? So the Commodity Exchange allows governments to liquidate assets and commodities instantly and for the highest prices possible. So this is accomplished by determining the size of the supply or given asset or commodity, and then creating a token by which those commodities are pegged. This isn't stuff that you just, you know, marinate over a couple of minutes, right? You gotta do the homework here to understand why holding the APL token 2021, 22, 23, 24 could pay huge dividends. And I say this every APL video because the mission, vision, what they're up to, and the scale that they're up to, it really is phenomenal. But phenomenal things take time. And so when you're thinking about putting it potentially as part of your portfolio, you gotta have a long-term vision. Long-term, right? Because long-term, you will get the best benefit out of APL. Not that you can't make short-term, but long-term is where my mindset is at when it comes to this particular token. Now, everything is up to you. I'm telling you my thoughts, my opinions, and that's all I can do. But ultimately, you decide how long you hold something and how long for. Now, the Knox Government Network. So the Knox Government Network transfer platform gives a central bank the ability to conduct instant payments to and from any bank in the network using the local currency as well as the foreign currency. This is very similar to on-demand liquidity that we've spoken about a lot with the XRP ledger. So international money transfer can take days to complete. The Knox Government Network to bank platform handles money transfers within seconds. Very similar. And they are competitors. Let's not sugarcoat it, right? They are competitors to each other. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? It's great. You want to have competitors out there in the marketplace. You want to have things come up that are challenging, right? The leader, the one that's been around the most. And we saw what can happen in the mobile space. Obviously, you know, Nokia had 1 billion customers, and then by Nokia, like, they make satellites now. They've completely transformed as an organization. So there are key benefits here to the Knox government network, and there are already lots of discussions happening in Africa and India with this particular system. And that's where, like I mentioned, the longevity aspect of it, you gotta let things sit, right? You gotta do your homework, understand what you have just bought into, and then hold. But you will only hold if you know what you bought. If you just simply watch this, buy it, 12 weeks from now you'll sell because you don't even remember why you even bought it, because you didn't do the time to understand, develop, and get more of an understanding of what it is that you hold. So the homework for you is this. The homework is to jump on the aplfintech.com website. Learn as much as you possibly can. and then figure out where it sits in your portfolio. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.